So I've already went to Epcot the other day, but I wanted to go back because this time around they got the Food and Wine Festival, which is very delicious and something you should try out. But the first place I wanted to go to was the Land, mainly because I haven't been to it in a long time, but there is the absolute fantastic ride known as Living with the Land. I know a couple people who are not a fan of this ride, which grow up. It is a fantastic, phenomenal ride, a great way to cool down, and you get to see a bunch of cool plants and what they're doing with agriculture in general at Disney properties. Next I did Awesome Planet, which is a theater show, and it's a show that is actually new to me. The last time I was here it wasn't there, but it's a nice way to cool off. It can be a little depressing, but it was still nice. I then made my way over to World Showcase, and the first stand I wanted to try out during the Food and Wine Festival was Australia. Here you can see a quick shot of the menu, and I grabbed the dessert option with a beer, and I can confirm that it was absolutely tasty. I then went to the refreshment port, not to try out their poutine like I did last time, but to try out this cheesecake, which is a walnut maple kind of cheesecake, and it was very sweet and very delicious. And then right after that, I checked out the Canada stand. Here you can see the menu again, and I tried out their bacon potato soup with a side of a pretzel. This is absolutely delicious. I've had this before, and I was absolutely looking forward to it, along with my little Canadian beer. And then I made my way over to France. I tried out this 3-cheese bagel along with a mimosa, which is my first ever mimosa. But the one thing I was more concerned about was trying out a crepe, mainly because if you saw my last Epcot video, they gave me a plain crepe as opposed to a strawberry one, and I can confirm that this time around, they actually gave me a strawberry one. I then headed over to Japan to try out this chicken teriyaki bun, which is absolutely delicious. Again, I've had this before too, and I highly recommend it. And then went to the hops and barley stand over in America, where I had myself a lobster roll, a beer which had a very fruity coffee flavor to it, and a cup of water. This overall was pretty tasty. And to finish off my day, I headed over to Germany mainly to grab myself a pretzel and the Schoferhofer grapefruit beer, which this is a classic, a favorite of mine, and it's absolutely just, I highly recommend it. And that was pretty much my day at Epcot. Again, this happens to be a little short, and I apologize. I have a tendency to get full, which I think is a little embarrassing, but when you're out and having fun, you're out and having fun. Here is a few footage of me before I boarded the monorail, and I'm going to have some footage later on of the monorail ride itself. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more, definitely like and subscribe for more content.